everyone, welcome to Vijay Chemistry. Today we are going to discuss about main group element lecture 7. In lecture 7, we are going to discuss interhalogen compound. Please note, it's a most important topic in JAM. Also a very simple topic, okay? If a question come from this topic, now we can score easily mark in exam. Okay, now see, what is interhalogen? Please note. I give the definition, please note. They are binary compound. They are binary compounds halogen with each other. Halogen with each other. Very important. With each other. Okay. The two halogen can make interhalogen compound within themselves. For example, what is the general formula for inter? Please note. The general formula that is equal to ABN. Okay, the general formula. What is N here? N equal to 1, 3, 5, 7. It should be odd number. A small trick. It should be what? Odd number. Okay. Now, what is A? What is B? Please know what is A here. A is central halogen. What is A? A is central halogen. This always should be what? The positive oxidation state. Positive oxidation state. The value should be +1 and +3 and +5 and +7. Okay, this is 3. Is always central halogen, always bigger size. Very important point. It should be the bigger the size. Bigger size. Now, what is B? That is called side halogen. Please note. What is B? This is called side halogen. Halogen. It's always what? Minus oxidation state. Value should be always -1. Okay. Now you know very well, right? In case of fluorine and chlorine and bromine and iodine, down the group, what will happen? Size increases, right? Size increases. Therefore, in case of bigger halogen, fluorine and chlorine and bromine and iodine, for in this 4 halogen, the fluorine what? That never can act as central halogen because the smaller in size. Similarly, in case of side halogen, similarly, fluorine and chlorine and bromine and iodine, which is act as side halogen always. Listen, the iodine can never act as side halogen because always side halogen should be what? Smaller size. Please note. It should be smaller size. Smaller size. Understand? What is the condition? This is a condition. Okay, please, this is a condition. What is the condition? The central halogen should be bigger the size. The side halogen should be smaller the size. Okay, central halogen should be +1, +3, +5, +7 oxidation state, and side halogen always should be -1 oxidation state. Okay. Now I'm going to explain what are the type of halogen is based on what? Electronic configuration. Please note. This topic should be type of interhalogen. Types of interhalogen compound. ISC. Okay, interhalogen compound. Now you know very well. Okay, halogen. X is halogen. Halogen. What is general electronic configuration? It should be NS2 and NP5, right? This is what? The ground state electronic configuration. Okay. Now this is halogen. See, this is s orbital. This is p orbital. 1, 2, 3 is p orbital. This is d orbital. Okay, d orbital. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is ground state. This is ground state. Now, how many unpaired electrons? There are only 1 unpaired. Therefore, n is equal to 1. Indicate what? The covalency character. What is covalency? Bond forming capacity. Therefore, covalence should be 1. Okay. Now go for first excited state. What is first excited state? This electron go for what? Back and d orbital, right? Therefore, here 1, 2 electron, here 2 electron, here 1 electron, here 1 electron, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is s orbital, this p orbital, this d orbital. Okay. Therefore, here 1, 2. Therefore, how many? Sorry, only 1, right? How many unpaired there? Now, therefore, this is what? The first excited state. Okay. Now, what is n value? 3 unpaired, right? Therefore, n is equal to 3. The covalency also what? The covalency also 3, right? The covalency is also 3. What is second excited state? Same halogen. What will happen? This electron go to what? Next vacant d orbital, right? Therefore, here 2 electron, here 1 electron, here also 1 electron, here 1 electron. In case of d, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this 1 electron. This go for this d orbital. Therefore, what is n value? This is what? The second excited state. What is n value? 1, 2, 3, 4 unpaired. Therefore, n value is equal to 4. The covalency also what? The covalency is also 4. Understand? Very simple. Now, next, what is the third? Okay, there will be one pair will be there, right? Therefore, I'm going to excite the pair electron. What will happen? There one unpair here 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here 1, 2. Therefore, how many unpaired is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Therefore, this is what? The third excited state. Therefore, what is n value? It should be 7. This is covalency. Covalency that is equal to 7. Now, this excited diagram can show what? Can prove or can show, okay, how many types? The four types of interhalogen compound can possible, right? What are the type now? We know AB covalence is 1, right? Then AB3, the covalency 3, right? Therefore, AB5, the covalency 5, right? Then AB7. Therefore, this four type of the interhalogen compound can form between what? Two halogen compound. Understand? Now I'm going to give you the examples. Okay, what are the interhalogen compound? Please note. Example is very important for exam point of view. Please note example. And first one, that is to be AB type. AB type. Please note the example. IF, BRF, and CLF, then ICL and BRCL, then IBR. This is why AB type. Now second one, AB2 type. Please note. And second one should be what? AB3 type, not 2, right? AB3 type. Note the example. CLF3, very important. CLF3, then BRF3, then IF3, and fourth one it should be ICL3. Now see, this AB3 type halogen, what is the geometry? Asking exam already. What is geometry? We know, right? Chlorine 7, right? 7. Surrounding atom 3. Therefore, 3, 2 answer is 5. What is geometry? The trigonal bipyramid, TBP. What is the shape of this AB3 halogen? Please know. What is the shape? It should be T shape. According to VSP, okay? T shape. What is T shape? The 3 bond pair and a 2 lone pair. Okay? It should be what? T shape. The third example, it should be AB5 type. Please note. AB5 type. Example, please note. Very important. IF5. First example, IF5. And second example should be BRF5. And third example, CLF5. Okay. Now see, these three molecule, AB type molecule, please note geometry. It should be what? Again, same, right? Here 7 plus 5, 12, 12 by 2, 6. Therefore, this is octahedral geometry, OH. Octahedral. What is the shape? In this shape, okay, 5 bond pair, 1 lone pair. Therefore, square base pyramidal. What is the shape? The square pyramidal shape. Square pyramidal shape. Now, fourth one, that is called what? AB7. AB7 type. Only one molecule, that is IF7. Please note. It should be IF7. In geometry, it's pentagonal bipyramidal. Okay, there is no shape because there is no lone pair. No lone pair. Therefore, the geometry that equal to shape. Okay, this example, please note. But in this one, this is very important. Please note this ICL3 exists as dimeric form. Dimer form. That is I2CL6 generally. Okay. This is what? The type of the interhalogen compound. Okay. Now going to explain very important property. That is what? Hydrolysis of interhalogen. Very, very important. Please note. And next topic, it should be what? Hydrolysis of interhalogen compound. Hydrolysis of interhalogen compound. Please note. Okay. First, very simple. Okay. I give you the simple definition first. Please note. Simple trick. Okay. Now, upon hydrolysis, okay, the interhalogen compound can give the interhalogen compound to give the mixture of acid. The mixture of acids. What are the mixture? There will be two type of acid. One is hydra acid. Hydra mean I discussed already. HX hydra acid. One is for oxo acid. Oxo acid. What is oxo acid? HEO. This is oxo acid. Okay. I'm going to explain one by one. First, I take AB and AB3 and AB5. Okay. And first one, please note, it should be AB type halogen. No. I give the general equation first. You know A, B. Okay. This central halogen should be +1. This is -1. In water, it's HOH, water, right? HOH, hydrolysis. You know, in this case, what is minus and plus. Therefore, this A and O can make a bond. Therefore, AOH plus what? Plus BH. Understand? Very simple, right? This BH what? The BH is hydra acid. This is oxo acid. This is oxo acid. Please note. Example, see the example. I take ICl. This react with what? HOH. Therefore, this is plus, this is minus, this is plus, this minus. They form what? In this case, HOI. This oxo acid, right? Therefore, plus what? SCl. This is hydra acid. Understand? The first example. Go for second type. This AB3 type. Please note. And second should be AB3 type. It's very important. AB3 type. What is the example? See, same. Here AB3 type. This is plus 3, right? This is minus. You know, right? Always what? The side element should be minus on oxidation state. Plus water. How many water? The 3 plus. Therefore, 3 water molecule. 3HOH minus. Plus and minus. Therefore, what? They form A and OH and tries, right? Plus what? The 3HB, right? This is what? General equation. I'm going to give the example on this slide. Please know the example, very important. I take ClF3, okay? Now, the ClF3 is undergo hydrolysis. I take 3 moles of water, HOH. What is the reaction? Very important, please note. They, you know, right? They form what? 3HF. Then it can form what? The Cl, 1OH, and 2OH, and 3OH. Now, this molecule is unstable. This is unstable. Please note, this is unstable. They release the water molecule. Okay, they release what? Minus H2O. Here, minus H2O. Then what is the product? They form Cl, yeah, double bond O, then form what? Double bond O, then OH. This is a product for what? Hydrolysis during what? ClF3 undergo hydrolysis. What is the product? HClO2. This is a product. Simple. Please note. Okay. Listen, this is what we can what? Okay, list H2O. They make a double bond. Yeah. Now, that type that is called AB5 type. Please note. AB5 type. Same example. Okay, same type. I take AB5 here now. AB5. Now you know your side atom should be -1. This is +5. Right? Then I take 5 moles of water, right? 5 HOH. Then same, here plus, here minus. They form what? AOH 5 times, then 5 times of BHP. This is also unstable. Now I'm going to give you the example with this unstable product. Okay, now see the example. Very simple. I take what? ClF5. Okay, very important. ClF5 is react with what? The 5 moles of water, HOH. Now what is the product? We know they form what? 5 moles of HF plus they form the Cl surround what? 5 ClOH, 5 OH. Therefore, here 1 OH and 2 OH and 3 OH and here 4. The square base perimeter. Okay, 5. Now removal of what? The 2 water molecule, 2 H2O. H2O can release and H2O what? H2O can release. Okay. Now what is the product? See, very important product. In case of Cl, they form double bond O and also double bond O. Then here OH. Very. What is the formula? What is the formula? This one. This is common. See the common formula. HAO3. Right. Similarly, in this case, HClO3. Okay. This oxo acid of halogen. This also what? This also oxo acid of halogen. Or oxo acid of chlorine. Okay, oxo acid of chlorine. Okay, this is what during AB5. Okay, ClF5 undergo hydrolysis. I get what? Which product? I get IHClO3. Okay. Now last type. This guy AB5. Very AB7. Please note the fourth last type. It should be AB7 type. Same. How many moles of water needed? 7 moles. Right. Therefore, I take AB7. This also +7. Here -1. Then I get what? The 7 moles of HOH. So what is the product now? Same. Here A and OH and 7 times plus A. Then BH 7 times. Understand? Now it's a general equation. I'm going to with an example. Okay, see the example. IF7. Only one right AB type. IF7 react with what? 7 moles of HOH. Same, right? Here +7, here -1, here +1, here -1. They form what? They form the 7 moles of hydrogen fluoride. Okay, then The iodine can under what? 1 OH, 7 OH, 2 OH, okay, and 3 OH, and 4 OH, and 5, 6, 7. Here also OH, here also OH, here also OH. This is unstable. This is an unstable molecule. The how many moles of water can release? The 3 moles of water can release. They form what? Please note. I release 1 molecule. Now H2O can release. Very important. This H2O can release. They form very, very important compound that is called high, a double bond O. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here OH, then OH, here also OH, and OH, and OH. This is a final product. Very important. This is a final product. We can represent this also what? We can represent this like high H, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, H4. H4 iodine. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? H5. See. How can I represent generally? H5. This is H5. Right. How many iodine? How many oxygen there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. O6. This is H5O6 compound. Please note. Very, very important. Our exam point of view. Okay. This way what? All the interhalogen, they undergo hydrolysis to give this type of oxyacid. Even oxyacid, also what? Hydroacid. Okay, very important. Please note. Next, I'm going to explain what? The very important uses of interhalogen. Please note. And this topic is the uses of interhalogen compound. Very important. This was very important. Please note. The last topic is uses of interhalogen compound. Interhalogen compound. Please note. First, very important use. Please note. Enrichment of uranium. Please note. First use as what? Enrichment of uranium. What is enrichment? Increasing concentration. Okay. Now, please note. Take uranium ore solution. Okay. This react with what? Interhalogen compound. Like we can use what? We can use ClF3 or BRF5. Okay. We can use this like interhalogen. I get what? First I found UF4 plus and UF6. Now I'm going to heat this compound. I get what? The pure solid uranium. This is what? Enrichment. I get the pure, okay. I get the pure uranium molecule. Okay. This is called what? Enrichment of uranium. For enrichment of uranium, I can use what? The interhalogen compound can use for what? Enrichment of the uranium. Okay. And second important application, that is Woods reagent. WIZ, Woods reagent. What is Woods reagent? Please note. That is called ICL. ICL is interhalogen, right? What is the use of Woods reagent? Please note. If I take carbon, double bond carbon, this what is alkene molecule? Generally called oil, right? Then react with Woods reagent, WR. Okay. What is the reagent? ICL. What is the product now? I get carbon, here, iodine, here, Cl. Okay. Now, please note. This is application of Woods reaction. Please, I give the definition now. Please, very important. Please note. The reagent, please note. The reagent required, which reagent? Woods reagent. Okay. The reagent required to make 1 gram of unsaturated compound to saturated is called as, very important, is called as unsaturated index. Please note. Called unsaturated. Please note. That is called unsaturated index or iodine value. Please note. Or iodine value. Okay, this is what? The definition for what? Application of this Woods reagent. Okay. Listen, students, this overall about what? The interhalogen compound, very, very important as well as a very basic topic. The question from this topic you can score very easily. Okay. Just revise, take only what? The 10 to 15 minutes to can revise this topic to get the good score. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. See you next video as soon as possible, and tada, bye bye.